of man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience. It is where he stands at times of conflict and controversy. MLK. Those were the words that were painted on my bedroom wall when I was 19 years old. It was the south wall of my bedroom. And on the adjacent wall hung posters, the 4 elements of hip hop. On the opposite wall, the west wall, was a desk with books. America's in the Heart, Gangster of Love, The Art of War. And the wall next to that was a crib. I was a teenage mom in the suburbs of Los Angeles who worked at Disneyland and went to school full-time. And becoming a mother in the years that my friends were going away to college and going into raves, it created in me a distinction. Sure, I felt left out, but I also felt an upswell in me every time I had to say no to being carefree and yes to being accountable to a young child. That crib was on the north side of my room, and he was my north. I transferred to Cal State. Thank you to Allison and Don when they met me at 19 when I was pregnant to tell me, we're transfer students, keep on going. And at the threshold of my senior year, the summer my son turned 4, I decided in 1 week to pack our bags and move north, just him and I. When you're a single mother, especially as young as I was, you are no stranger to doubt. And when you are brown and immigrant and small and woman, your life will be made of most days where you have to prove to people who you are. I am going to cry. I decided. Our dinners most nights were fried rice and spam. He played Yu-Gi-Oh while I studied. He sat in my grad school classes and he came to work with me after hours to staple grant packets. Our life in SF was immediately political. I was a grad student, organizer, and a poet. And I was interested in revolution and not a desk job, so nonprofit was my calling. The worst recession in history, as we know, happened in 2009. Among many things that plummeted, arts and nonprofits were sure to take the blow. Those were my fields. My hours that year were furloughed, and then I was laid off, not once, but twice. And my decision to leave nonprofit was for survival. From there, my journey took different jobs that I did not feel whole in, but it did sharpen my skills, it did show me my enemy, and it brought me back to my sisters, where I called for formation. We joke that it is hella Pinay that we do too much. And we do much in every direction. We do not live one path. We exist in many. They tell us that this will look confused on your resume. They will tell us that we are Jane of all trades and masters of none. They will tell us we are imposters. And they will decide for us what we can handle, because they don't understand our capacity. They are afraid of our power, and we will push back every fucking time. So sisters, yes, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. It was our foremothers that have exercised that radical imagination to see things, beautiful things that existed when they didn't. And in their likeness, we are all visionaries. Thank you.